Good morning, everyone. We are the Keyners. My name is Matt, and this is Sophie, Sarah, and Sarada. This will be our agenda for today. Our proposed plan will allow AMA to capitalize on the emerging electric vehicle market and retain legacy customers while increasing engagement with individuals who may use alternate modes of transportation other than cars.
We narrowed down our main problem statement to the following. How can AMA increase the renewal and registration rates of young adults under the age of 25? Now for our SWOT analysis. One of AMA's strengths is their connection to the community. The brand is very well established and is a household name in Alberta. Another key strength is the wide breadth of the services that AMA offers, including travel benefits and family support. However, there's low awareness of AMA's comprehensive services apart from roadside assistance and car insurance. This is a weakness as well as an opportunity. AMA now has the chance to show consumers that its membership goes beyond just car maintenance and assistance. Another opportunity for AMA is to reach the untapped market of recently financially independent young adults. AMA also fills a unique niche in the overall auto industry. AMA focuses on the individual consumer and is able to take care of all vehicle and transportation-related needs. Some threats that AMA faces include the overall migration towards ride-sharing apps and public transit. Individuals who are non-car owners do not yet see the importance of AMA.
When conducting our external analysis, one of the most important political factors currently is the COVID-19 restrictions. As more people are working from home and are also encouraged to avoid travel, there is a decreased need to drive or seek transportation. Another important political factor is the recently implemented federal carbon tax. The tax is currently set at $40 per metric ton and is set to increase to $170 by 2030. This tax is also paid by consumers and is meant to encourage consumers to make emission-conscious purchasing decisions and could likely change consumer behavior. Moving on to social factors, as car insurance is a legal requirement in Alberta, it becomes a consumer need, which AMA can provide. Another social factor is a limited public perception of AMA, as Sophie discussed earlier. An important technological factor is a growing consumer trend towards purchasing electric vehicles in Canada and Alberta. This has also been incentivized by the federal government, which offers rebates for electric and hybrid vehicles. It is valuable to take a future outlook, especially as the provincial government has been investing in the technology sector and the green technology sectors.
In terms of an economical analysis, as seen on the graph, 86% of youth aged 15 to 24 are employed either part-time or full-time. This directly correlates with the income of that same age group. In 2019, Canadians aged 15 to 24 made an average income of $16,800 with a median income of $12,600 annually. The motives of Canadian youth resonate within the environment. 61% of Alberta's youth aged 15 to 24 have worries about climate change in 2020. Additionally, 84% of Canadians aged 13 to 24 have directly taken action to better the environment. These statistics point towards the younger generations working to actively decrease their carbon footprint. The main issue is that younger adults are facing different challenges in terms of both lifestyle needs and luxuries. Although AMA is a household name, younger populations may not have enough capital to own vehicles or live in areas where transportation is strictly necessary. When considering trends in Alberta's real estate and vehicle ownership, AMA needs to innovate upon its century-long legacy.
Our solution is multifaceted, capitalizing on existing AMA deals and packages that are lesser known to minimize overhead and labor costs. By continuing AMA's roadside assistance but expanding their target demographic to non-car owners, this will retain existing households while appealing to younger generations that may not be able to afford a motor vehicle. Success will be measured using quantifiable factors such as the usage of other AMA services apart from roadside assistance, annual renewals, and member satisfaction. These can be derived by comparing past and future customer reviews and financial statements. AMA holds a unique position in the motor vehicle assistance industry. Although no other company caters to as wide a variety of services, there are many competing third-party businesses that target each individual service. AMA's unique selling point comes from its dedication to each individual customer and situation. It is an experience, not just a service. However, we want to further the brand by transforming an AMA membership from an emotional want to a functional need.
Our proposed solution places the consumer first. We want to prioritize and focus on what young adults in Alberta care about, the environment. As discussed in the demographic analysis, young adults in Alberta are concerned about climate change And our solution addresses these concerns. Our solution targets both young adult non-drivers and drivers. For young adults looking for a new car, we propose expanding on the AMA's green discount on insurance for EVs and hybrid cars. The Drive Green program allows AMA to directly partner with electric vehicle dealerships in Alberta. In the next decade, Alberta is expected to introduce more than 600,000 new electric vehicles on the road. However, 70% of Canadians are looking for a tax or automotive company incentives to buy an EV. A large benefit to electrical vehicles is the environmental benefit, which resonates with the younger population. With the purchase of an electric vehicle, the AMA insurance can be offered at the time of purchase for a discounted cost. Additional membership perks could include reduced or free maintenance checkups and battery replacements at the location of the dealership with those who have membership. Roadside assistance in the case of an EV battery dying or the car not starting can be aided by an AMA representative that would come and recharge the battery, replace the battery, or tow your vehicle to the nearest charging station. The environmental conservation that electric vehicles provide ties in with the green movement.
We propose creating a new membership tier for non-drivers, specifically targeting young adult non-drivers under the age of 25. This membership program would include services for biking and for public transportation users. There are a few AMA services we want to implement in regards to bikes. The main focus of our value proposition to cyclists is offering bike insurance and other services and products in addition to that. The bike insurance would include repair damage and reimbursement for theft. Being a member would also give you discounts on tune-ups. AMA could also sell GPS trackers for your bike that, if purchased, would lower the insurance for that bike. We recommend partnering with a company like Bike Index, which tracks stolen bikes that are being sold online. Together, these services would create a compelling product for bike owners and result in more young members buying memberships. We also propose partnering with municipal transit systems of the 4 largest Albertan cities: Calgary, Edmonton, Lethbridge, and Red Deer. All 4 of these cities offer a monthly pass that provides a user access to all municipal public transport systems. AMA members would then be able to purchase monthly passes at a discounted price, allowing them to meet their transportation needs without owning a vehicle.
Now for our solution timeline. We propose that the EV and hybrid car incentives be implemented within the next month. It has minimal risk and could easily be established and promoted within that time frame. The incentives could also be promoted in the AMA Insider magazine. Advertising and promotion for the non-driver membership tier would begin within 2 months, starting in June, and this promotion would target non-driver university students and youth. In August, at the 4-month mark, the non-driver membership would launch so that university and high school students would have enough time to register before the school year starts. Finally, by the 6-month mark, direct partnerships would be established with Albertan dealerships.
When looking at the finances and feasibility of these solutions, we had to make significant assumptions since we do not have access to financial information for AMA. However, we believe they are roughly accurate to reality and show that what we are proposing would be quite profitable. The main thing of note is that for the majority of the costs associated with these solutions, they are variable costs as opposed to fixed costs. This will reduce risk and allow AMA to scale profits based on the success of the initiative. The cash flows were discounted at the current prime interest rate of 2.45%, and all estimates are over 3 years. The Drive Green initiative appears to be less profitable relative to the initial investment than other solutions, but the plan is based around growth in the future. Each year, more and more electric cars will be on the road, and so we want AMA to be synonymous with buying an electric vehicle.
Our contingency plan prioritizes transparency and safety, the guaranteed AMA experience, while adjusting for minimal sunken costs. The EV market is relatively new but has huge potential, following the surge of sustainable responsibility Alberta has recently seen. The strategic focus on bikers and transit will also appeal to students. By utilizing local partnerships and marketing existing services, there's no need for significant additional costs while creating new streams of revenue. Early feedback will also help to keep up to date on customer satisfaction, prioritizing positive engagement.
We hope to connect with consumers on what matters most to them and build genuine relationships with the Albertan community now and in the future. AMA is more than a legacy. It is the gold standard experience in innovative transportation service. Thank you.